Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Naquan Jordan, the AI protagonist, and in this video, I'm going to turn this Reddit post into a video using AI. So this is a post that goes over a kind of like a rough estimate of how many planets there are in the universe, and it's a lowball estimate, but it's still pretty cool. So what I'll need to do is I will need to grab this URL, and we're going to jump into VSub. And as you can see, VSub has changed quite a bit since the last time I did a video on it. We're going to go to Reddit story. So this is where you can kind of set up the base of the video. I am not going to include the comments, but if you want a longer video, you can do that. And this is the length of the video, language, and we're just going to paste that link into there. And we're going to click on apply magic. And so VSub is going to very quickly turn that post into a video. I don't want the entire post just because it is a long post, so I will be making some edits. But right now, everything is set up just that quickly. So I'm gonna mute my mic real quick and just give you a quick preview of what it's done so far.
Want to try wrapping your head around how many planets actually exist? I did the math, and it's unbelievable. The observable universe has 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy has 100 billion stars. Each star has about 1.6 planets. Multiplying these gives 3.2 by 1023 planets in the observable universe. Here's where it gets disturbing. According to our measurements of the curvature of the universe, it is estimated that the unobservable universe is 23 trillion light-years in diameter, minimum, equating to a volume 15,126,368 times greater than the observable. This means that there are 3.2 times 1023 x 15,126,368.
All right, so already it's looking good, but there are some things that I want to change. For example, when it reads off these really long numbers, it doesn't stay on the screen long enough. So I'm going to edit those so they can stay on the screen longer. Normally I would delete these little emojis, but I'll leave them in the video this time. And it is too long. It's 1 minute and 32 seconds. So I will actually be removing some stuff. So first, before I do all of that, we will jump down into styles. So you can see that this is where you actually set up the styles for the captions. They do have different templates to make it easier for you. And you can actually request some templates as well. But I'm going to keep it on this one because I do like this one. If we go into the actual Reddit information, this is where you kind of set up the content. So you can choose which voice you want. I'm going to keep it on the British female. And you can, of course, adjust the speed and you can regenerate the speech. So I am going to actually get rid of some of this stuff. So the actual post is too long. I could either speed things up, make the voice read things a little bit faster, or I could just get rid of some information. So I do want to get rid of this part where it starts talking about sand on the planet. So I will get rid of all of that. I'll also get rid of this. I do want to keep the absolutely insane as a closer. And I'll get rid of the image credit because we are not using the image. And this is going to be the new post, the new video. I'm not going to include any of the comments because it's long enough with just this. And I'm going to click on regenerate speech. And so that's going to regenerate the video using the edits that I made. It's going to keep the same voice, keep the same subtitle style and all of that. And now we can see the video is only 53 seconds, so it is shorter. I'm going to listen to the AI to see what it sounds like, make sure it still sounds good.
If you want to try wrapping your head around how many planets actually exist, I did the math, and it's unbelievable. The observable universe has 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy has 100 billion stars. Each star has about 1.6 planets. Multiplying these gives 3.2 by 1023 planets in the observable universe. Here's where it gets disturbing. According to our measurements of the curvature of the universe, it is estimated that the unobservable universe is 23 trillion light-years in diameter, minimum, equating to a volume 15,126,368 times greater than the observable. This means that there are 8 planets in the total universe as a minimum. Absolutely insane.
Okay, so now it's a lot better in terms of timing, but I do need to fix these numbers because it's kind of just showing a blank screen while the AI reads out those big numbers. So I believe there was only 2 instances. There's this one here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually edit how long it stays on. So right now we're at 35 seconds, 35.19. I'm going to actually put it to 36.93. So it's going to be, it's going to last up until the next line. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. So we're going to put 48.96, and it's going to once again last up until the very next line. And so now I'm going to listen to those parts just to make sure it looks good.
Planets. Multiplying these gives 3.2 by 1023 planets in the observable universe. Here's where it gets disturbing. According to our measurements of the curvature of the universe, it is estimated that the unobservable minimum, equating to a volume 15,126,368 times greater than the observable. This means times greater than the observable, 368 times greater than the observable. This means that there are 3.2 times 1023 x 15,126,368 planets in the total universe as a minimum. Absolutely insane.
All right, so that sounds good, looks good, sounds good. So now we're going to jump back into Reddit, and I don't like the Minecraft gameplay in the back. So I'm going to go to video, and I actually created a video specifically for this. This is just a background of a bunch of different planets. Some stuff that I put together with some other AI tools, and I just animated them. And I almost deleted it. And so we are going to choose this as our background. But you see there is a upload video here, so you can create your own backgrounds and then upload them. For the music, I'm not going to add any music. The screenshots, so this is basically what it looks like at the beginning. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to choose that screenshot. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any other tools that I need to mess with. I can upload a logo if I want to, upload some emojis if I want to, but I am not going to do any of that. I'm going to just click on download. And you can decide if you want to do standard or green screen background. I'm just going to do standard since I uploaded my own background. You can change the frame rate if you like. That works well with, of course, if you're actually doing gameplay. I'm not doing gameplay, so I don't really care about that. Just click on download. And so now it is going to render the video. And while it's doing that, I will pause the video and then I will simply play the finished result. So here is the finished video, so we can play through it just to see what it looks like.
If you want to try wrapping your head around how many planets actually exist, I did the math, and it's unbelievable. The observable universe has 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy has 100 billion stars. Each star has about 1.6 planets. Multiplying these gives 3.2 by 1023 planets in the observable universe. Here's where it gets disturbing. According to our measurements of the curvature of the universe, it is estimated that the unobservable universe is 23 trillion light-years in diameter, minimum, equating to a volume 15,126,368 times greater than the observable. This means that there are 3.2 times 1023 x 15,126,368 planets in the total universe as a minimum. Absolutely insane.
And that is it. That's the video. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. But that took me, gosh, it just took me a few minutes. And right just like that, I already got a video done. So you can see using VSub, you can actually create these videos very quickly. If you have, if you're someone that uses Reddit a lot and there's a lot of really cool posts that you think would make great videos, you can easily turn these things out. And of course, I would suggest, just to be nice, to actually put a link to the actual Reddit post in your description when you're doing this. So that is pretty much it for this video. It's very, very easy to do. You can do them very quickly. As you can see, I've created a lot of stuff using VSub and I've been really enjoying it. If you have any questions, as always, just go ahead, leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.